Arm wrestling is one of the world's oldest forms of competition, but recently one organization has made it a must-see sporting event.
It's real nice to see it kind of evolve from where it was at to where it's going to be in the future, and we're like right in the bust of it. It's going to blow up.
And blow up it has. ESPN airs the World Arm Wrestling League Championships on its networks with over $500,000 being awarded in prize money. With its up-close and personal fan experience and its mainstream exposure, it's easy to see why the World Arm Wrestling League has been labeled, quote, the fastest growing professional league in all the sports. And anybody can do it, just make sure you do it the right way.
Don't try it at home without understanding how it is. It's really easy to break an arm if you're out of position. It only takes 8 pounds of pressure.
But for some, just watching the competition is good enough.
Oh, I really enjoy it because when he does good, it makes me feel good, you know, and this is probably one of the best sportsmanship event that I've ever been to. If you'll watch, they all shake hands afterwards, and they all have a good time here.
And that's something everybody wants to see. I'm Stephen Moody for WDAM 7 News.
Anybody who has ever been pulled over for, you get that, that nervousness, going through you.
That's college student DeJuan Wallace explaining what happened when he was pulled over and charged with felony fleeing and eluding police. In the dash cam footage, you can hear the sirens of Officer Leon Wilson as he attempts to pull Wallace over. I talked to Sergeant Josh Varham from the Petal Police Department after he viewed the footage, and he explained to me why he prefers you pull over in a well-lit area.
I prefer a safe place, so if it's a mile or two down, as long as you acknowledge me that I'm stopping you, I would prefer, a safe, well-lit area, for sure.
Wallace is next seen in the back of the officer's car explaining why he didn't pull over when first prompted to.
There's really no other well-lit places around here, and my cousin, like I said, was pulled over a couple weeks ago by a fake marked car. My mother just tells us now, make sure you're in a well-lit place.
Petal Police Patrolman Casey Wally doesn't agree with the charge, but understands why the officer reacted the way he did.
I'm not sure if I can see where the charges came from. As always, every stop is up to officer discretion. As an officer, you're not sure what's going through a person's mind. The person took quite a while to slow down. You're not sure if they're reaching for a weapon, trying to hide something. You're not sure at this point. The
charges were eventually dropped against Wallace, who's glad the ordeal is over. I'm Stephen Moody for 7 on your side. Meet Elijah Hudson. He's an enthusiastic little boy who loves cars. However, Elijah suffers from acute lymphoblastic leukemia, or ALL. ALL is a cancer that is known to get worse quickly if not treated. The Hudson family hosted an event to raise funds needed for Elijah's treatment.
We're having a benefit for him today. Several friends, family, and just supporters from all over the United States have brought their cars out. We've got an auction going on.
But the effort didn't stop there. $10 donations were taken at the door, T-shirts were sold, as well as stickers and wristbands. The Hudson family couldn't be more grateful for the support.
And I just want to thank, everybody with the cars. Eli is a huge car guy. I'm a car guy, and it makes us feel really good that, that a lot of people do really care.
I'm speaking with my mom. You can't say thank you and that be enough. Our hearts are humbled by the love that we've been shown, and we're very thankful for the people that's come out.
Now, according to cancer.gov, the disease affects blood cells and bone marrow. There's also been around 6,250 new cases of ALL in 2015 alone, and the highest risk of developing the disease comes in children younger than 5. And another important note, ESPN reported in 2012 that Nike had generated around $100 million for cancer research through wristband sales. That's why fundraising and buying one of these means more to Elijah than you think. And as for Eli? And Eli, how does it feel to see all these cars out here today?
It's wonderful.
It's wonderful, he says.
10 years ago, when Category 5 storm Hurricane Katrina passed through the southeast, the entire nation was affected. People told stories of their struggles and of their survival. What came next was the Katrina Project, a play that shared those stories of those who experienced the devastation personally. The cast gathered behind me at the Hattiesburg Cultural Center downtown for the disaster photo exhibit. Now, the exhibit features artwork from people who experienced Katrina firsthand and tells the story, just like the Katrina Project, of their survival. Cast member Reginald Spencer was in Hattiesburg during the storm and says work still needs to be done.
To see where we've come from is amazing, but I feel like there's still so much further for the state as a whole and all of those states that were affected by Katrina to go.
Another member of the cast is 2014 Miss Mississippi Jasmine Murray, and Murray too shared what she took from the experience.
Reach people's hearts and help them to understand what other people went through and what it's like, and that, you know, it's still affecting people to this day. So I think that it's really, really important to be able to be a part of this.
Rebecca Stark Johnson told News 7 about how the art helps the healing process.
It really brings people's stories to show who we are and where we've been, and it brings us all together.
Everyone was in agreement. The story still needs to be told. I'm Stephen Moody for 7 on your side.
No more! No more! No more!
Protesters gathered at Planned Parenthood facilities nationwide, including this one, Saturday morning. Their message? Very simple.
When I went on the web and I saw that Pro-Life Action League was organizing this all over the country, and Mississippi was kind of absent to the party, it just broke my heart.
The nationwide protest stemmed from a series of controversial videos posted on YouTube.
Every provider has had patients who want to donate their tissue, and they absolutely want to accommodate them. They just want to do it in a way that is not perceived as this clinic is selling tissue, this clinic is making money off of this.
Planned Parenthood released a statement and a YouTube video shortly after the videos went viral, but many are still asking for federal funding to be cut.
Over $530 million is given to Planned Parenthood, and there's a lot of other entities, good entities, that truly cares about women's health, that this money could be diverted to and not be put into an organization that feeds off of aborted babies.
The videos have prompted an investigation. I'm Stephen Moody for 7 on your side. Last month, the United States joined 21 other countries as the Supreme Court ruled 5-4 to legalize same-sex marriage nationwide. Other countries that have already legalized same-sex marriage include England and Canada. I'm standing here in the steps of the Forest County Courthouse where 1 month ago, Pastor Brandon Deere made history by marrying one of South Mississippi's first same-sex couples. I caught up with her to get her opinion 1 month later after the landmark decision.
Still very fresh, and I know 1 month, it doesn't seem like it's been an entire month. It almost seems like a lifetime, and then again it seems like a day ago because so many people are still very excited about it.
The decision didn't go over well with some, including presidential hopefuls Mike Huckabee and Bobby Jindal. But Brandon personally couldn't be happier.
That was almost an out-of-body experience. It was like watching history being made, but I was in it.
Brandon says the next fight for LGBT couples is adoption, a fight a same-sex couple in Alabama recently won.
It just gives us peace of mind that if anything, you know, ever were to happen and I were not around, then they'll be taken care of.
Just over the moon. I never thought that this day would actually ever happen.
And that's a sentiment shared by the entire LGBT community. I'm Stephen Moody for 7 on your side.
What's your name? CJ.
Every year, Nimrod Lodge number 501 F&AM PHA gives away toys in communities just like this one.
Do a lot with the community. We love to give back.
And they give back in a big way, equipped with toys.
Today I will be playing the role as Santa.
And their very own Santa Claus. No child left without a toy. Many kids receiving hundreds of gifts today in the community. That's what the holiday season is all about. But stuff like this happens in the community all the time, with no fanfare at all.
Great feeling being able to give back to the community, especially the low-income areas where they might not have as much as others. So we're definitely glad and grateful and honored to be able to give back to the community.
And seeing the reaction from the children is worth it.
There are a lot of kids out here that are less fortunate, and for us to walk in and come in with a bag full of toys, I know that's going to make them very happy.
And very happy they were.
Oh, I want that. Oh, man, I want that.
Stephen Moody, WDAM 7 News.